Okay, I'm looking to short W here. I want to short it underneath the whole number. It's definitely struggling to get above the 9 in the VWAP here. And we got the 20 coming down on it now. I'm going to have to use a market order. So I'm pretty afraid of what slippage is going to do to me. But stop loss is going to be about 70 cents here. Profit target will be about $1.50 away. So it's a 2-to-1 trade here. Might be going right now. I clicked it way too early. I got a new design here and everything. Oh, I need to do new buttons. That's what the problem is. Lightspeed has a new update, and I didn't even notice that my buttons were all messed up. Alright, well, I'm in at 06 here. Risk is going to be a close above VWAP, but it could probably do a little tighter than that even. Do something like the 20. Well, spread can get a little ridiculous sometimes too here, so that'll be another thing to pay attention for. My clock is 10 seconds ahead. Slow, slow. Volume's growing. Buyer's weak. Come on. Let's test it again. I got 6 stocks on my watch list today, and I'm almost afraid to take my eyes off of this for a second here. Alright, I don't think it's gonna go yet. I'll come back to it in a bit if it gets down there. You gotta be kidding me. Well, if it breaks the whole number, I need to be getting in. I don't know, it's bouncing all around. If I'm in, I'll turn it back on. Okay, I'm actually in long right now. Ended up breaking out above VWAP. Gonna have to see what it does here. Would like to see it get at least to about 60. Stop will be a close below. We'll go for the 9 for now. Only took 50 shares again on it though. Gonna see what it does around the whole number. Looks like the top was about 97 there. Well, that's not a good sign. I want to see it around 60. Taking a partial. Only using 50 shares here, so I'm just gonna exit the rest of the trade. No sense in having 12 shares on. If you get over 60, not 60 cents, $60. Keep pushing. Alright, and he pulled. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm all out. All out, 60-10. Like a 50-something dollar trade. Alright, I'm looking at NWL here. It's got a really good short opportunity. It looks really good on the 5s and really good on the 1s. Only problem is it's just another circuit breaker situation, and it's kind of struggling at this whole number here. So I'm gonna have to use a market order if it breaks underneath it. But I've been a little panicky with that W trade, so I'm just gonna have to be really focused on it. Stop loss will be a close below or above the 20, so I'm risking about 25 cents. If it resets again, that's all right. Come on. Profit target's gonna be 60. Should probably aim for 65. Alright, 32. Alright, it's at 99. I hope I didn't just get faked out or something. Yeah, profit target 65. Seller's stacking up, it's a good sign. sector is absolutely helping. SPY just really dropped here. Everything's kind of working in my favor right now. Depends on how strong this 32 is going to be. Definitely trying. Tell you what, every time it gets down there. Yeah, come on. If it's gonna close in the 20s, I need to get out. On the fives, it broke down out of the fives. It's just this 32. Big buyers showed up. Here we go. Come on. There it is. Come on, I need more than that. I need to see 75. 75. There's big sellers. Keep going. Okay. Taking a partial there. Saw some 70s. Saw some numbers. Wanted to just take it. Trades like these always kind of make me nervous because you never know if it's going to be just one of those quick snaps and pulls straight back up. Buyers catching all the sellers coming in. So I'll take what I can get. I am going to put a stop loss in. Just in case. we get to the low 60s, I'll take another 50. Ooh, saw a big buyer there. Alright, riding 50 more shares here. That actually doesn't need to happen. I'm not going to let it run that far against me. Really hate to take my eyes off of this, but I'm looking at Tesla. And it looks like it might be breaking underneath it right now. It's not a circuit breaker, so I can finally use a stop limit. I don't know, it's not a 50 share trade. Huh. 50 shares. I don't know, I should have gotten in earlier. Fives look pretty good. Volume's slowing though. That's a big spike. What happened there? Buzz baby. Alright, if it gets to the 50s, I'll cover. If not, high 70s, I'm out. Let's see, come on. Push. Do it. Come on, man. There we go. Any pullback. Any pullback. There's huge buyers. Should be some pullback. No pullback. Wow. Alright, I'm all out. $45, $60 trade. Okay, I'm gonna be done for the day. I've been playing with Lightspeed. I'm pretty happy with being up $100. I just want to keep it that way. I'm seeing a lot of trades today, but I don't know, something about W now. I mean, it's finally breaking out. I mean, it was kind of consolidating here for forever, and I guess finally the 50 caught up with it, and it's just now starting to break up. But it's just the volume that bothers me. And it was the same with this ESIO trade. It looks like that one finally broke down too. I mean, it's just the volume. That's the only problem with it. I'm just not feeling like going with that. I want to go over some trades that I actually didn't end up taking first. I was looking at Tesla a few times. First time was right about here for a short underneath the VWAP. I I don't know, I just didn't pull the trigger on any of these trades, and I mean, they all looked good. There was nothing really wrong with them. It's kind of a wedge here coming from this candle down here. Kind of squeezed up a little bit, but I think the other big move was down over here. The only reason I didn't take this trade is because I didn't think that it had that much room to go. I mean, I was looking at it probably somewhere right underneath this, the 301 here, but I mean, I figured it could probably only go, you know, 50 cents, but I'd be risking about like 80, 70, so I mean, it's barely better than a 1-to-1, but I mean, it broke through the 300, no problem at all. I mean, it ended up going down to 298 here, but probably on that candle there, I'd probably be totally out of the trade. Watching Baba too, kind of same situation here. I mean, it's kind of like a descending triangle, but I mean, it was right into the 200 here, and you can see on the fives, you know, all these wicks pulling it straight back up. I didn't think that it'd make that move again, but it did again. So I mean, you know, there's plenty of opportunities to make a profit in all these trades and everything, but you just never know what's gonna do what until you click the button. So I mean, these are just more trades where I'm kind of missing out on more profits, I guess. And same with the trades that I took today. I took W twice. I believe the first trade was a short. Where was it short? 49. So I shorted it right about here. Kind of something like that. I think the problem with this one was I wanted to get in underneath the whole number, and kind of same situation. I kind of panicked, I guess. I clicked the button early again. You know, the trigger is always the breaking of, but you know, it being a circuit breaker, I don't know. That's just gonna be one of those struggles that I'm gonna have to deal with really on any given circuit breaker. Can't use the stop limit, so I gotta go with the market. You know, the slippage could have been huge, so I mean, that's always something that I worry about. So, you know, I mean, it was a really tiny, I think it was like a $15 loser or something just to start the day, but real trade came with that big green move up there. I mean, I was in and out pretty quickly, and then, I mean, it was only like a 5-minute trade there. Yeah, just about. So I was in at 55. Okay, I got filled at 69, so it's this one here, the 56. Filled over the break of the VWAP. Profit target was the... What was my profit target? Profit target was 60, so it was the whole number there. Ended up moving up pretty hard there. I know I took a partial whenever I was up 1R, and it pulled back a little bit on me. You know, I just kind of the same situation, you know, trying to play it a little safer. But I mean, just later in that 1 minute, you know, ended up getting up to 60 and breaking it, and then pulling back. And then, I mean, I only had 50 shares, so I didn't want to just leave on 12 shares at the end of it. But I mean, this thing ran all the way up to 62 and then pulled back. So I mean, if I wanted to wait for my, you know, my 9-minute stop loss, I mean, if I was doing that, I mean, that's a minute, or that's a whole point and 20 cents there that I'd be giving up for profit. I mean, can't be complaining about making money. You know, whenever the goal is obviously whenever you become consistent enough, you use bigger size, and then the numbers never mean too much. You know, obviously you want to get a whole part of that, but you just don't know if it's ever going to turn around. So, and the real huge trade was this NWL. I mean, if I traded this on the fives, I mean, that's ridiculous move. With 200 shares, that's like a, I mean, I took this thing at 32 and it went down to 30, so I mean, that's almost a $400 trade. But I think I got out like here on this one. So I shorted on the break of the whole number, kind of the same kind of thing, you know. It broke. I saw the 99, so I clicked the 99, but it didn't have a real break. It just kind of came back, retested the 9, and then it seriously just broke down. And I mean, for the next 30 minutes, just nothing but red. But I ended up covering half at 80. Profit target was about 65, so I mean, once it got down there, I took another partial, and then totally closed out of the trade at 45. I think it might have been, yeah, it's probably this candle here near the low of the day. But I mean, it tore right through low of the day and then went another point lower. just crazy move there. I mean, same situation, you know, sticking to the 9-minute EMA or the 9 EMA stop loss. You know, that's a huge profit there. I mean, 50 cents, that's an extra 50 bucks already on top of the 50 bucks I made on it previously, and that's with my last partial. That's with quarter size. So it's a pretty good day. I mean, I'm seeing things. Took most of the trades. I mean, I updated my light speed, so I was kind of playing around with the things. I mean, my buttons, I had to redo my buttons. Pretty sure they're still gonna be good for tomorrow, but I don't know, not a bad day. Stuck to my rules. Not too much to complain about, not too much to talk about. Just missing trades. You know, if I see the pattern, I gotta be sure that I'm taking it. You know, not every trade I'm gonna think is an A+ setup, and so I mean, that's good that I'm only taking the ones that I think are the A+ setups, and obviously you want them to be winners. So I don't know. Kind of the theme lately is holding on to winners for a bigger profit. So think about that for tomorrow. I mean, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday, so it'll be the last day of the week. But good week so far. I think I'm green on the week. So obviously starting off November pretty good. That's all I got for now. So thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.